All right, this is devlog number 13. I'm pretty sure of it this time. So, not to skip ahead, just going to make sure that I go in order as I usually do. So, with development, we are testing the new infrastructure this weekend, and it will be pushed out at the latest the 22nd. So, I'm really excited about that. I'm really excited to finish that infrastructure since it's taken us, we started that in December. It's taken us literally about 4 months. So super excited about that, and then we can get back to squashing all the big bugs, or which are not really that big, just the bugs that don't relate to the infrastructure. So the infrastructure will be fixing a lot of things that kind of have been on hold because we had to make a new one. Now with also adding this into the development area. Instar, I will be reaching out to everyone here on the Ko-Fi or the Patreon, whichever one you're viewing this on. And I will be just double checking just to make sure that if you signed up for early access to Instar, we will be reaching out to you. So that's something that you can all look forward to. It will be to the email that you have on your InkBlot account. That is literally the only way that I can contact you, in terms of data and privacy laws. So just make sure that the email that you have is something that you're able to have access to. With that, I'm also going to be finally releasing previews and just screenshots and workflows that are on Instar. I'm gonna finally put the server online since I can't just have it constantly running because well, that's resources that the company would be paying for. So I had to be careful with that, and that's why it hasn't been online yet. Yeah. So with that, doing all that, I will have a live stream and I will put the date and make sure that you all know when it's going to be so that you can ask questions, a Q&A of sorts, and just try to make sure that that's as clear as possible. And obviously, I'll give access to the docs on the wiki site for Instar before doing that stream. That way, everyone already knows what I have already answered, and we'll go from there. In terms of the team, we are currently looking for volunteers for our moderation team and our community events team. I've decided that I'm going to go ahead and start merging the Discord moderators into the community events team. We'll slowly be phasing out any of our current moderators. So in come next year, early next year. So how that's going to work is we'll obviously offer them a chance to be on the team, but our community events team will go ahead and start, being involved in taking over the Discord team. Since the Discord moderators currently are not a part of staff, so we're going to have it so that the Discord will be run by InkBlot staff come early next year. But everyone that we add to the team right now will be staff. So it's hard to make that distinction right now, but it will be very clear in the Discord as to who is staff and who is not. So. With the community events team, that's really something that's new. I probably haven't mentioned it. It is so all of the events that we do, whether that's challenges, whether that's the membership drive, we're going to be basically having a team dedicated for that, since community is a really big thing about what we're doing here. Also, it just helps in general to have somebody, a team dedicated to those things, since they normally happen pretty often, whether that's celebrating a certain heritage month, or celebrating a certain day, or just doing art challenges and things like that. Community engagement is really, really important. And so as I mentioned before, Angel has now went from the support team to the community events team, and is my assistant manager for that. So we will be moving forward in forming a team that can help with that. Mostly people that are involved in community work, community organization, community management, and yeah. So that will be a volunteer team as well. And yeah, basically that's what that's doing. Now, in terms of the moderation team, of course, we're looking for more folks as well, especially with Instar. The content for Instar is considered paywall content. That's kind of what I've been calling it. It's content that is different from publicly access content, right? So when you can access stuff for free without, having a paywall or having to pay for it, that's public access, right? And so when you put it behind a paywall or behind a subscription, that would be something that is different, right? So typically, content that is behind a paywall can certainly have a big difference from what is posted in public access. So we're going to make sure that our moderation team is big enough to be able to handle both sides and both types of content, as there won't be much of a difference or a difference at all, actually, when it comes to what we allow and what we don't allow, since Instar will be underneath the InkBlot content guidelines. So that there's no difference with that. It's more so like, okay, we need to, and when you do ask to have an account on Instar for a subscription, you basically for as a creator. So when you're asking to be a creator with Instar to have a subscription based service, you will go through the application process, which is just like Patreon. Patreon approves and reviews pages just like anyone else, and basically that's something that we will also be doing, and that will be we will be requiring an Inkblot account, and also looking through any history of violations or warnings, just to be able to make sure that when we do approve that creator, it isn't just anyone. So yeah, so that's we're going to be taking that serious, especially when it comes to, I've seen a lot of people, having a Patreon full of stolen content, and that's where that application process really comes into handy, and really makes a difference as to who are we helping, monetize their work with, especially if there's somebody that has been stealing stuff. We don't want that. So it's not really like, oh, well, I got 2 warnings in the past. Am I disqualified? No, no. It's like, okay, you had warnings. Those won't stop you from being able to be a creator, or have a creator account with the Instar subservice. So anyway, that's what's going on currently. It's been a lot of madness with the Drive team, in a good way, good madness. Everyone's excited. I'm excited, but I had to take a break the other day or the other weekend because I actually got sick from stress and from just burnout in general. So I finally caught up on my emails with that, and with being with that. I was able to finally lock in our next partnership. I don't know if any of you know, I'm pretty sure you might, but our next partnership that has been confirmed and ready to move forward with other types of engagement is Hiveworks Comics. I will put the link in the description, but that is a partnership that I've been working on for the last 5 months, and got first contact with the founder a year ago. So I have been very tight-lipped about that, but I'm super excited, and I am looking forward to working with them, and of course, reaching out to the Hiveworks community, and in special ways that giving them certain badges and things like that, and certain perks with that partnership. So I'm super excited to finally be able to tell you all. Yeah. So otherwise, when it comes to the sticker club, this is the month that we do start the bi-monthly. So I'm able to get everything caught up from January, February, but I'll be doing a separate video for that, which I'll be posting separate from this one. So if you're part of the sticker club, make sure you take a look at that video for that update. So yeah, but otherwise, I think that's everything. Now, I didn't really want to use my full 10 minutes this time, but I guess I had to again. But that's caught up on everything, and I appreciate everyone's support so far. I look forward to everything that we have lined up, and of course, I look forward to the membership drive. Make sure you take a look at the details of the membership drive, because you could definitely be a part of those donors that are eligible for a free sketch reward. So definitely check that out, and thank you so much for your support so far, and well, I'll see you out there.